next video comes to us from Reddit and was uploaded by user Mr. Paranormal Guy. He says that this footage was taken from a security camera during the renovation of their home. The uploader also states that there was nobody home during this time and no children would even have access to the home. When they saw this footage for the first time, they were at a total loss. From the doorway, a strangely shaped creature is seen walking in. Its proportions are odd. It is small like a child, but with very long limbs and extremely skinny body. It actually looks quite alien. The entity takes a few steps before it seems it moves so fast the camera isn't even able to pick it up. The ladder moves entirely on its own from the room, and the creature makes his way out of the building as quickly as he came in. This video is definitely creepy, and it's hard to speculate what was captured here. Was this an extraterrestrial, a spirit, a human child? I would love to hear your theories. Is this video real or a hoax? Now I want to wish a happy 3 years anniversary to our today's video sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. To this day, Raid provides one of the best RPG experiences out there, and they keep on adding more and more awesome content. For example, the Doom Tower, a game mode featuring over 120 levels, full with terrifying bosses to fight. One of Raid's latest additions is the Hydra Clan boss, certainly the biggest and baddest boss to ever set foot in Teleria. Battling with this beast allows you to find the best artifacts in the whole game. Raid has added more and more new champions over the years, but the team didn't stop there. Last year, Raid added a whole new faction, the Shadowkin, a tribe of warriors from the Far East. Raid is perfect for casual players, as well as people that love to dive in for several hours at a time. This month they are celebrating their 3-year anniversary with free gifts for everyone. Then there will also be a bunch of new champions, new artifact sets and fully personalized player journey videos. If you're not playing Raid yet, hit my link in the description or scan my QR code here on the screen and you'll get a special huge B-Day package worth $40, including 3 free champions at once: Miseri Court, Tiger Soul, and Romero, plus 10 Magic XP brews, 10 Force XP brews and 10 Spirit brews. All this treasure will be waiting for you here. All new and existing players can get a bunch of free birthday gifts worth over $25. Once you're in game and after clicking on the links, just enter promo code 3YearsRaid to get your hands on everything. Just click the link in the description and I'll see you in the game. Now we will be looking at a clip uploaded by LeBronWho422 from the United States. He writes, "Me and my friends were hanging out in my basement for the last night before moving. Kyle thought he found a mouse in the back room. After watching all our videos at the new house, this is what we came across." Well, let's see what the uploader captured in this basement.
Melissa, what are you doing?
Dude, come on, man.
What?
I just lost like 50 bucks in cards.
You can get over it.
I know. I'm gonna just have to...
What are you doing over there?
I think I found a mouse in here somewhere. Are you serious?
Dude.
It's done. No worries. I can't find it.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on.
Dude, I'm not standing
Turn
with
the
a
lights
mouse.
Turn the lights on!
I'm not standing
I'll
with a
do
mouse.
it. I'll do
I
it.
can't see anything.
There's no mouse in here.
The video starts off normally, just a couple of friends hanging out and eating in the basement. However, things very quickly take a turn when LeBron pans to his friend in another section of the home. The friend Kyle believes that he spotted a mouse in the dark corner of the basement, but it seems as though he may have captured something even creepier.
I think I found a mouse in here somewhere. Are you serious?
When Kyle bends down, a large face can be seen behind him. This creature seems to linger in the doorframe until they finally turn on the lights. No spirits can be seen and no mouse either. The eerie part of this clip is the way nobody seems to notice the quiet entity until much later when reviewing the footage. Is there a reasonable explanation for this video? Or is this definitely a shadow figure sighting, as the men believe? What is your opinion on this? The next video we want to take a look at was sent by Plant Eater 90. It was found on the profile of Follow Pete and Ash. Supposedly, they captured something rather sinister one night on one of their trail cams. A pale thing is peeking out from behind the tree. On the right side of the screen, many people commented that this probably was some form of skinwalker or even a rake kind of creature. Whilst there are many theories, the simplest answer would be that this is just a film project by Pete and Ash. And if so, it's a really terrifying one, but pretty well done. Didn't it spook you as well a little bit? Now we are following another urban explorer who made it into an abandoned housing complex this night. He regularly went on these adventures. Tonight shaped out to be a bit different, however. As he is exploring the different floors of this complex, he notices somebody sitting at the end of one of the floors. What is going on here? Who is this lady? And how can she just float towards the man? Was it an evil spirit perhaps? Man, that was scary. And makes a terrible shriek. Understandably, the men decide now is probably a good time to leave and head back for the vehicle. What could be living in this old abandoned home? A human? Given the remote and forest location, it seems possible that some other type of paranormal entity could have made this place their home. What do you think the men saw that night? Now we want to take a look at another new recording that was captured by Kent in the Lamb House. The week prior, he already shared some really bone-chilling encounters with us. Some creepy shadow sightings peeking out from the staircase and from right behind him after he made it upstairs into the bedroom. Today, he shared some really odd captures with us, strange movement and objects that weren't really there.
When going over recordings, there are times you see things in the videos you know shouldn't be there. Something may look out of place, or something may be in the video that does not look normal. Is it pareidolia, paranormal, or just an overly exaggerated mind? I know the brain can interpret images trying to make sense out of something abnormal. For this reason, there are a lot of strange things I see in these recordings I never point out because I'm not sure if it's paranormal related. In the video release, They Come Beyond the Grave, there was something I saw while walking up the steps that did not look normal. I didn't point it out in the video due to my uncertainty. Other viewers saw this and pointed it out to me. If everyone sees the exact same image, there's a good possibility it is paranormal related.
What is that thing? Is something moving here in front of his lens? Kent had no idea and wasn't sure if it was a paranormal incident. But what else could it have been in your opinion? The next clip comes to us via our paranormal world and is a case of a potential family member paying a visit from beyond the grave. In 2019, Norma Villa's mother Theresa was unfortunately suffering from terminal cancer and was living with her daughter. After living with her daughter for a couple of months, they were reaching a point when it was possible Theresa would have to go to a hospice, since her care was becoming too complicated for her daughter to complete at home. These conversations are of course not fun for anyone, and at some point Norma decided to take a few moments alone to think and started speaking to her father, Leandro, who passed away 10 years prior. Norma spoke to her late father for a while, trying to seek some wisdom and comfort about the future of her mother, when she got a motion alert on her phone that something was moving on the front porch. She could never anticipate what she saw next. Her father's old porch swing, where he always used to go smoke his cigarettes, was swaying on its own. Suddenly, a white ghostly figure appears and seems to take the shape of a man sitting on the swing before quickly disappearing. Norma showed her mother and they both agreed this could definitely be the spirit of Norma's father and Theresa's husband, Leandro. Norma states that this paranormal sighting actually gave the pair a lot of comfort in this dark time. Unfortunately, Theresa did pass away in early 2020. However, Norma believes her parents are always watching over her. The following video was uploaded by user Chase the Bass. The young man is sharing videos that revolve about his daily life, and it's mostly just thoughts that he likes to share with his viewer base. The video today, though, was a little bit different. What inspired the following monologue is a recording that his parents could come up with on the CCTV camera in the living room. They were quite a bit unnerved and believed to have captured something from another world. Let's hear Chase explain the situation to us.
My parents have security cameras in their living room, and a few months ago they caught a ghost on camera. I haven't posted it on here because I feel like no one would believe me, or they would just say that I stole someone else's video and I'm just putting it on here for clout. But if anyone wants to see it, I guess I'll post it. So if any of my 45 followers want to see it, I guess.
The night in question. It all transpired shortly before Christmas. His parents were in the bedroom at the time. However, something turned off their nightlight, and then this was captured. Something is clearly walking through the living room. Nobody had any clue who that was, or what it was. To this day, they believe this to be a ghost that might have visited them that night. Maybe a former owner.
A fishing trip, for most people, is something joyful and relaxing, an escape from the busy everyday life that many of us live. Catch 'em all fishing was on one of these trips. He goes to the most amazing places on Earth and catches different fish, and his experiences are shared with his viewers. This night, though, he ventured into what he explains as an abandoned underground city, and while exploring the area, he has a strong feeling that someone or something was following him. Let's take a look.
So, before I get too deep in here, I just want to let you all know I'm looking for snakes right now, for pythons, and honestly, I feel like I shouldn't be in here. Hello? God, there's so much going on. Hello?
Turns out that this area was infested with snakes, and he had a short run-in with one when arriving at the scene. After a couple of minutes, he thinks to hear strange noises from the distance, and he seems to get nervous a little.
I'm not sure how much I can show. I probably can't show too much. Hello? Snakes could be anywhere. If snakes come in here, there's probably another opening out there. What's that laying up on the wall?
Then, these inexplicable noises get louder.
Dude. Bro. It's not worth it. This is spooky right now. What? What? Hello? Oh my god.
Well, maybe there was a group of people performing a ceremony of some sorts. It sounds as if they are singing, or praying for that matter. How creepy indeed. What would you do? Making your way out of there? Understandable.
It could. I guess it could be someone. Dude.
Moments before he decided to leave the perimeter, he takes one last pan around towards the wall where he thinks some noises have originated from, and then captures this. A pale figure in a uniform is standing in the doorway, with its arms down and staring at him. It almost appears to be wearing some kind of police uniform, or train conductor clothing. So, what could he capture here? Truly a terrifying image. Was it just a person that was part of a ritual? Or did something paranormal take place here? Whatever it was, you should really check out his channel. He has a lot of interesting adventures. The next video comes to us from South Korea, from a user called Tuxedo Brother. Tuxedo states that he is a paranormal psychic and visits many supposedly haunted locations on his channel in an attempt to communicate with spirits. In this particular video, Tuxedo is visiting an old house that has been left abandoned for many years. The house is in complete disrepair and pitch black, definitely creepy. Apparently, there had been quite a bit of paranormal activity here in the past, so Tuxedo was hoping to be able to hear from some of the spirits there. Although he doesn't seem to get a response from anything in the house, he does manage to get this interesting capture. While Tuxedo is filming a hallway, he suddenly notices movement in the doorframe to the right. When he zooms in, we can see that a large claw-like hand is reaching out from the dark room. The cameraman notices this as well and checks the room out. But it is totally empty, without anywhere for someone to hide. This must be paranormal capture, right? Or do you think there's another explanation? Pretty unsettling,